Whispers in the void, carved symbols in my skin. A quiet spark ignites the war that brews within. Chains rattle like memories I'm starving to outrun, but shadows bow before me. I'm the wrath they just begun. Crawling from the fractures where the forgotten bleed, I stitched my fate with lightning, fed my hunger into need. No mercy in the chambers where the hollow hearts reside. I rose from ash and iron, now the darkness stands beside. Veins burning with the echo of 1,000 broken crowns. I hear the fallen calling from the caverns underground. Their voices twist like serpents, but I've learned to let them guide, turning every doubt to fire, every fear I've crucified. Every scar becomes a weapon, every wound refines my aim. I walk the edge of ruin, yet I rise through every flame. The night bows down in silence when I summon my dominion. The forge awakens screaming, welcome to the rebellion. Shadow forge rebellion. I break the sky with my collision. A roaring storm of will and steel, designed by fate, defined by vision. I carve my name through smoke and bone. A renegade beyond control. Tonight the dark becomes my throne. Shadow forge rebellion. I'm the fire in the soul. No ghost can hold me captive, no crown can force my bow. I shattered mirrors whispering I never make it out. My footsteps shake the boundaries they swore I'd never cross, but limits burn to cinders when you're forged from every loss. I feel the tremor rising like a titan breaking free, a surge of ancient fury wrapped in modern alchemy. They tried to steal my vision, tried to seal away my voice, but silence breaks in thunder when rebellion is a choice. Storms shed my revival in a language born of night, and every vow I whisper turns to weapons in the fight. My shadow isn't weakness, it's an army at my side, marching through the labyrinth where the fearless never hide. Every curse becomes a blessing when you stand against the tide. I grind the fear to powder, fuse it into armored pride. The iron hearts awaken in a synchronized dominion. The forge erupts and fire in the soul. Let the cosmos bear witness to the oath I redefine. I shape the night to armor and the chaos into spine. If destiny's a prison, then rebellion is the key. Fortune shadows crowned in fury, I become what I must be. In the blackened core, where the wild flames speak, where the ground cracks open and the sky turns bleak, I rise from the shadow with a pulse untamed, a force of the abyss that cannot be chained. Stride like a storm unleashed from the darkest side. The hell pulse surges through the veins of night, a hunger that grows as I face the fight. No silence can stop what was born in fire, a beast risen high on relentless desire. I feel the tension snap as the void unfolds, revealing power carved in ancient molds. My shadow stretches like a war-bound throne, crowned in echoes where the brave die alone. I am the fracture where the fear breaks clean, the burning ritual in a world unseen. No laws of light can restrain my rise. I bend the dark, reshape the skies. Hear the scream of the realm as the pulse ignites. Feel the pressure climb through the glowing nights. Every spark I breathe is a vow revived. This is hell pulse power in overdrive. Hell pulse overdrive. I burn through the dark with a force undeniable, breaking every chain, every limit survivable. A titan awakened, feral and primal. Hell pulse overdrive. From the ashes I rise with a fury reliable. My spirit ascends with a strength undeniable. A storm in the soul, eternal, unbridable. I stand where the flames twist the air to red, where the ground breathes heat like the soul's long dead. There's a whisper that crawls from the rift and cracks, calling me deeper where the night fights back. I feel the war within as it spirals fast, to dance with demons I've already surpassed. My heartbeat pounds like a roaring tide, a ritual carved in the bones of pride. The void bows down when my fury stirs, as the darkness shifts and the horizon blurs. I was born in the cradle of 1,000 storms, shaped by chaos in its purest forms. I climb through shadows with a burning gaze, guided by hunger in a feral haze. With each step I take, worlds collide. I am the overdrive, magnified. Hear the scream of the realm as a pulse ignites. Feel the pressure climb through the glowing nights. Every spark I breathe is a vow revived. This is hell pulse power in overdrive. Hell pulse overdrive. I burn through the dark with a force undeniable, breaking every chain, every limit survivable. A titan awakened, feral and primal. Hell pulse overdrive. From the ashes I rise with a fury reliable. My spirit ascends with a strength undeniable. A storm in the soul, eternal, unbridable. pulse grows sharper as the flames grow wide, feeding the power that I carry inside. In the overdrive realm I reclaim my throne, a legend raised where the lost atone. Break the sail, light the wave, rip the night from the silent grave. Help us thrive where the strong survive, a ritual bound to keep me alive. Rise through ash, claim the storm, reshape fate in a darker form. In the overdrive flame I stand revived, a beast reborn, electrified. Hell pulse overdriveable, I burn through the dark with a force undeniable, breaking every chain, every limit survivable. A titan awakened, feral and primal. Hell pulse overdriveable, from the ashes I rise with a fury reliable. My spirit ascends with a strength undeniable, a storm in the soul, eternal, unbridable. When the final sparks fade and the shadows fall, you'll hear my pulse rising above it all. Unbroken, eternal, forever alive. The hell pulse burns on in overdrive. In the heart of the storm, where the lost souls tread, where the gears run red and the sky turns dead, I stand in a circle where the night takes hold, a ritual born in the fire and cold. I feel the tremor in the ground as the shadows rise. Hear the ancient pulse beating under the skies. Every step I take burns a mark in stone, like a vow carved deep in the marrow and bone. The crimson gears turn slow with a haunting glow, grinding fear into dust as the war winds blow. I was made in a place where the strong don't bend, where the weak fade out and the fierce ascend. My rage is a crown forged in silent screams, a weapon sharpened on forgotten dreams. No fate written for me, no path pre-drawn. I make kingdoms from scars at the break of dawn. Hear the chant in the dark as it calls my name, feel the blood ignite like a ritual flame. When the gears start spinning, the night reveals power awakened, forged in steel. Crimson gear ritual, turning fetal, turning pain to the visual. I rise from the ashes with a force so criminal, a beast in the shadows, untamed, primordial. Crimson gear ritual, where the dark turns bright in the impossibles. Literal, I break through the void with a fire residual. Ascension immortal, unshakable. start spinning, the night reveals power awakened, forged in steel. Crimson gear ritual, turning fear to fuel, turning pain to the visual. I rise from the ashes with a force so criminal, a beast in the shadows, untamed primordial. Crimson gear ritual, where the dark turns bright and the impossible's literal. I break through the void with a fire residual, ascension immortal, unshakable, pivotal. Let the shadows spin, let the gears collide, let the old world burn where the weak reside. I am forged from the fire where the brave don't hide, where the dark grows wild and the stars divide. I command the abyss with a voice unbound, make the heavens quake with a single sound. When the ritual calls and the night turns red, I reclaim the throne where the fallen bled. No chains can hold what the void set free, no fear can shake what was born to be. I'm the crimson storm in a world gone black, a ritual risen, no turning back. Tear the veil, strike the flame, let the night remember my name. Crimson knows, bloodborne claim, I ascend through the dark and tame. The wakened spirit, violent calm, power drifts like an ancient psalm. Through the gears I rise reborn, a ritual wrapped in a perfect storm. Crimson gear ritual, turning fear to fuel, turning pain to the visual. I rise from the ashes with a force so criminal, a beast in the shadows, untamed primordial. Crimson gear ritual, where the dark turns bright and the impossible's literal. I break through the void with a fire residual, ascension immortal, unshakable, pivotal. When the gears stop turning and the world grows still, I stand in the silence on the edge of will. Crimson born eternal, the rise continual, bound forever to the ritual. From the dust of a dying star, from a wound carved deep and far, I rise where the night still clings, crowned in shadow, built for kings. Still where the cold wind cuts with a silent will. My breath sparks fire in the hollow of fate, and the dark steps back when it feels my way. Chains once circle my bones like a cruel decree, but I cracked every link just to set me free. Now I stride through the storm like it's forged for me. Every scar is a sigil of destiny. Yeah, the whispers calling, he'll break, he'll fade, but I turn every doubt to a war I invade. When the cosmos bends, I stand unshaken, a throne in the void that I will not be taken. Not in my blood, but the fire ascends, strength in the shadows, the daylight defends. Rise through the echoes, break where they blend. This is my chapter rewritten again. Nightborn ascension, rising through the black with a ruthless conviction. I carve my name in the depth of the friction, turning every wound to a new ignition. like it knows my path, and the dark falls back from the weight of my wrath. I'm the storm reborn in a crimson tide, with the will too sharp for the world to hide. I feel all fears crumble beneath my stride as the shadows near when they see my rise. Ascensions of vow go deep in my spine, a ritual look to outgrow the divine. I'm love like they cut through the silent dread. I'm the spark that wakes up the long lost dead. No throne too distant, no night too vast. I turn every moment to a spell I cast. Night in my blood, but the fire ascends. Strengthen the shadows, the daylight defends. Rise through the echoes, break where they blend. This is my chapter rewritten again. Nightborn ascension, rising through the black with a ruthless conviction. I carve my name in the depth of the friction, turning every wound to a new ignition. Nightborn ascension, crowned by the void with relentless precision. I step through chaos with a sovereign vision. Unstoppable heart, unbreakable mission. Hear the roar of the worlds as they start to align. Feel the pulse of the dark in the marrow of mine. I was cut from the silence where shadows reign, but I climbed from the pit with a crown in the flame. Echoes scream my name through the astral deep, but I rise through the void that the weak still keep. I'm the oath, I'm the spark, I'm the night untamed, the force reborn that cannot be changed. So let the sky collapse where the old god stood. Let the stars rain down like a burning flood. I don't bow, don't break, don't hide from the fight. I turn every darkness into fuel for my life. Nightborn, step into the chaos and tame the unknown. Nightborn, turn the void into kingdoms I claim as my own. Ascend where the brave don't tread, with a fire the shadows have always fled. Ascend in the heart of the storm, where the night is shattered, a legend is born. Nightborn ascension, rising through the black with a ruthless conviction. I carve my name in the depth of the friction, turning every wound to a new ignition. Nightborn ascension, crowned by the void with relentless precision. I step through chaos with a sovereign vision. Unstoppable heart, unbreakable mission. When the stars burn out and the silence calls, I'll stand unbroken where the darkness falls. Nightborn forever, the rise never ends. Ascension awakened again and again. I vowed to keep. Claws in the dirt, yeah, I'm forged by the strain. Turn blood into power, turn pressure to rain. My pulse hits hard like a war drum curse. Every scar on my spine is a chapter reverse. On the storm in the bones of the world's last throne. Walking sharp, fighting hard to break your face, stone to stone. The night tries bending me, twisting my pride, but I cut through the void like a blade through the tide. I was born in the silence where warriors burn, but I rise from the ashes with the kingdom to earn. No fear in my breath, no weakness within. This is where the dark learns I win. Fire in an arrow, lightning in my skin. Now you said, not again, not again. Iron Fang dominion, I fight through the night, unbroken ambition. Rising from the shadows with a violent ignition. Hunting down the doubt with immortal precision. Iron Fang dominion, born in the void, but I craft my own vision. Never bow down, never ask for permission. I'm the king of the storm, the blade of decision. The blade of decision. The blade of decision. The ground shakes loud as my steps grow bold. Every vow that I made to the darkness gold. I've been cut, I've been chained, I've been thrown to the grave, but the grave only taught me the art of the brave. My fury is ancient, my will is divine. My shadow stands taller than fear by design. Bulls gather close when they feel my rise. A legion of spirits with fire in their eyes. I don't run from the war, I'm the one who begins it. Rip the night wide open, just stand there and win it. My crown isn't given, it's taken with scars. The throne forging pressure and chaos is stars. No fear in my breath, no weakness within. This is where the dark learns I win. Fire in the marrow, lightning in my skin. Now you said, again and again. Iron Fang dominion, fight through the night, unbroken ambition. Rising from the shadows with a violent ignition. Hunting down the doubt with immortal precision. Iron Fang dominion, born in the void, but I craft my own vision. Never bow down, never ask for permission. I'm the king of the storm, the blade of decision. Blade of decision. Let the echoes tremble where the lost ones roam. I bring fire to the frost and the crown to the bone. I howl at the chains that the weak still fear. Break them all with the roar that the dark will hear. Rise, rise, let the heartbeat strike. War in the blood, yeah, the shadow alike. I was caught from the void where the brave don't tread, but I walk through flames where the hopeless bled. Every step is a vow, every breath is a fight. Every thought is a torch that devours the night. I don't crave salvation, I don't kneel for peace. My dominion awakens when the nightmares say. Hide in the fang, fire in the soul. Crush the doubt, take control. Let the darkness fall beneath the throne I claim. Let the void step back when it hears my name. Iron Fang, ripping through the silence with the sovereign bite. Carving out a kingdom in the black of the night. Iron Fang dominion, I fight through the night, unbroken ambition. Rising from the shadows with the violent ignition. Hunting down the doubt with immortal precision. Iron Fang dominion, born in the void, but I craft my own vision. Never bow down, never ask for permission. I'm the king of the storm, the blade of decision. The blade of decision. When the world turns hollow and the sky grows dim, I rise sharper, stronger, alive in the brim. I yearn to the Fang kingdom, to the night dominion awakened, eternal in the fight. Whispers in the void, carved symbols in my skin. A quiet spark ignites the war that brews within. Chains rattle like memories, I'm starving to outrun, but shadows bow before me, I'm the wrath, they've just begun. Crawling from the fractures where the forgotten bleed, I stitched my fate with lightning, fed my hunger into need. No mercy in the chambers where the hollow hearts reside. I rose from ash and iron, now the darkness stands beside. Veins burning with the echo of 1,000 broken crowns. I hear the falling calling from the caverns underground. Their voices twist like serpents, but I've learned to let them guide, turning every doubt to fire, every fear I've crucified. Every scar becomes a weapon, every wound refines my aim. I walk the edge of ruin, yet I rise through every flame. The night bows down in silence when I summon my dominion. The forge awakens screaming, welcome to the rebellion. Shadow forge rebellion, I break the sky with my collision. A roaring storm of will and steel, designed by fate, defined by vision. I carve my name through smoke and bone, a renegade beyond control. Tonight the dark becomes my throne. Shadow for rebellion, I'm the fire in the soul. No ghost can hold me captive, no crown can force my ball. I shattered mirrors whispering I'd never make it out. My footsteps shake the boundaries they swore I'd never cross, but limits burn to cinders when you're forged from every loss. I feel the tremor rising like a titan breaking free, a surge of ancient fury wrapped in modern alchemy. They tried to steal my vision, tried to seal away my voice, but silence breaks in thunder when rebellion is a choice. Don't chant my revival in a language born of night, and every vow I whisper turns to weapons in the fight. My shadow isn't weakness, it's an army at my side, marching through the labyrinth where the fearless never hide. Every curse becomes a blessing when you stand against the tide. I grind the fear to powder, fuse it into armored pride. The iron hearts awaken in a synchronized dominion. The forge erupts and howls again. Welcome to the rebellion. Shadow forge rebellion, I break the sky with my collision. A roaring storm of will and steel, designed by fate, defined by vision. I carve my name through smoke and bone, a renegade beyond control. Tonight the dark becomes my throne. Shadow for rebellion, I'm the fire in the soul. Call my destiny a myth, I'll turn the myth into a crown. Call my heartbeat just a flicker, watch me tear the mountains down. I walk the line of chaos with a sovereign intuition, a symphony of violence wrapped in cosmic ammunition. I hear the old gods tremble when my pulse begins to rise, as galaxies unravel in the furnace of my eyes. I'm armor in the shadows, welding rage with raw precision, a storm reborn in silence. Rebellion is my vision. Rise with the burning, climb through the turning, fight till the shadows collapse at your yearning. Break through the wreckage, destroy every cage, transform every heartbeat into ritual rage. Tonight the void listens, tonight the fear bends, tonight the war becomes the place where power ascends. Shadow forge rebellion, I break the sky with my collision. A roaring storm of will and steel, designed by fate, defined by vision. I carve my name through smoke and bone, a renegade beyond control. Tonight the dark becomes my throne. Shadow for rebellion, I'm the fire in the soul. Let the cosmos bear witness to the oath I redefine. I shape the night to armor and the chaos into spine. If destiny's a prison, then rebellion is the key. Forged in shadows, crowned in fury, I become what I must be. In the blackened core where the wild flames speak, where the ground cracks open and the sky turns bleak, I rise from the shadow with a pulse untamed, the force of the abyss that cannot be chained. Every heartbeat strikes like a burning blade, a spark in the dust where the lost are made. I walk through the smoke with a ghost-born stride, like a storm unleashed from the darkest side. The hell pulse surges through the veins of night, a hunger that grows as I face the fight. No silence can stop what was born in fire, a beast risen high on relentless desire. I feel the tension snap as the void unfolds, revealing power carved in ancient molds. My shadow stretches like a war-bound throne, crowned in echoes where the brave die alone. I am the fracture where the fear breaks clean, the burning ritual in a world unseen. No laws of light can restrain my rise. I bend the dark, reshape the skies. Hear the scream of the realm as the pulse ignites, feel the pressure climb through the glowing nights. Every spark I breathe is a vow to revive. This is hell pulse, power in overdrive. Hell pulse overdrive. I burn through the dark with a force undeniable, breaking every chain, every limb is survivable. A titan awakened, feral and primal. Hell pulse overdrive. From the ashes I rise with a fury reliable. My spirit ascends with a strength undeniable. A storm in the soul, eternal, unbrightable. I stand where the flames twist the air to red, where the ground breathes heat like the soul's long dead. There's a whisper that crawls from the rift and cracks, calling me deeper where the night fights back. I feel the war within as it spirals fast, to dance with demons I've already surpassed. My heartbeat pounds like a roaring tide, a ritual carved in the bones of pride. The void bows down when my fury stirs, as the darkness shifts and the horizon blurs. I was born in the cradle of 1,000 storms, shaped by chaos in its purest forms. I climb through shadows with a burning gaze, guided by hunger in a feral haze. With each step I take, worlds collide. I am the overdrive, magnified. Hear the scream of the realm as the pulse ignites, feel the pressure climb through the glowing nights. Every spark I breathe is a vow revive. This is hell pulse, power in overdrive. Hell pulse overdriven. I burn through the dark with a force undeniable, breaking every chain, every limb is survivable. A titan awakened, feral and primal. Hell pulse overdriven. From the ashes I rise with a fury reliable. My spirit ascends with a strength undeniable. A storm in the soul, eternal, unbrightable. Let the shadows twist, let the fire bend, let the night remember how the gods descend. I carry the fury of 1,000 nights, a creature forged in forbidden rites. I tear through worlds with the spectral roar of force reborn through an ancient war. No fear, no doubt, no soul denied. I walk the edge where the cosmic collide. The pulse grows sharper as the flames grow wide, feeding the power that I carry inside. In the overdrive realm I reclaim my throne, a legend raised where the lost atone. Break the seal, light the wave, rip the night from the silent grave. Hell pulse thrives where the strong survive, a ritual bound to keep me alive. Rise through ash, claim the storm, reshape fate fade and the shadows fall, you'll hear my pulse rising above it all. Unbroken, eternal, forever alive. The hell pulse burns on in overdrive. In the heart of the storm, where the lost souls tread, where the gears run red and the sky turns dead, I stand in the circle where the night takes hold, a ritual born in the fire and cold. I feel the tremor in the ground as the shadows rise, hear the ancient pulse beating under the skies. Every step I take burns a mark in stone, like a vow carved deep in the marrow and bone. The crimson gears turn slow with a haunting glow, grinding fear into dust as the war winds blow. I was made in a place where the strong don't bend, where the weak fade out and the fierce ascend. My rage is a crown forged in silent screams, a weapon sharpened on forgotten dreams. No fate written for me, no path pre-drawn. I make kingdom from scars at the break of dawn. Hear the chant in the dark as it calls my name, feel the blood ignite like a ritual flame. When the gears start spinning, the night reveals power awakened, forged in steel. Crimson gear ritual, turning fear to fuel, turning pain to the visual. I rise from the ashes with the force so criminal, a beast in the shadows, untamed, primordial. Crimson gear ritual, where the dark turns bright and the impossible's literal. I break through the void with the fire residual, ascension immortal, unshakable, pivotal. I march where the echoes of the old gods lay, where the vows they swore couldn't hold that deep. There's a voice that whispers in the core of the storm, calling me to awaken in my final form. Every heartbeat cracks like a war drum strike, every breath a promise that I will not break. I'm the shadow reborn with a mind of flame, a storm crowned twice in the weight of my name. See the gears ignite with a crimson blaze, feel the rage unbound in a violent haze. I ascend through fire in a ritual trance, where the rhythm carves sharp like a warrior stands. Chant in the dark as it calls my name, feel the blood ignite like a ritual flame. When the gears start spinning, the night reveals power awakened, forged in steel. Crimson gear ritual, turning fear to fuel, turning pain to the visual. I rise from the ashes with the force so criminal, a beast in the shadows, untamed, primordial. Crimson gear ritual, where the dark turns bright and the impossible's literal. I'll break through the void with the fire residual, ascension immortal, unshakable, pivotal. Let the shadows spin, let the gears collide, let the old world burn where the weak reside. I am forged from the fire where the brave don't hide, where the dark grows wild and the stars divide. I command the abyss with a voice unbound, make the heavens quake with a single sound. When the ritual calls and the night turns red, I reclaim the throne where the fallen bled. No chains can hold what the void set free, no fear can shake what was born to be. I'm the crimson storm in a world gone black, a ritual risen, no turning back. Tear the veil, strike the flame, let the night remember my name. Crimson oath, bloodborne claim, I ascend through the dark untamed. Awakened spirit, violent calm, power drips like an ancient psalm. Through the gears I ride, reborn, a ritual wrapped in I stand in the silence on the edge of will. Crimson born, eternal, the rise continual, bound forever to the ritual. From the dust of a dying star, from a wound carved deep and far, I rise where the night still clings, crowned in shadow, built for kings. I walk through the rift where the brave fell still, where the cold wind cuts with a silent will. My breath sparks fire in the hollow of fate, and the dark steps back when it feels my weight. Chains once circle my bones like a cruel decree, but I cracked every link just to set me free. Now I stride through the storm like it's forged for me. Every scar is a sigil of destiny. I hear the whispers calling, he'll break, he'll fade, but I turn every doubt to a war in vain. When the cosmos bends, I stand unshaken, a throne in the void that I will not be taken. Night in my blood, but the fire ascends. Strength in the shadows, the daylight defends. Rise through the echoes, break where they blend. This is my chapter rewritten again. Night-born ascension, rising through the black with a ruthless conviction. I carve my name in the depth of the friction, turning every wound to a new ignition. Night-born ascension, crowned by the void with relentless precision. I step through chaos with a sovereign vision, unstoppable heart, unbreakable mission. The ground starts shaking like it knows my path, and the dark falls back from the weight of my wrath. I'm the storm reborn in a crimson tide, with the will too sharp for the world to hide. I feel old fears crumble beneath my stride as the shadows kneel when they see my rise. Ascension's a vow carved deep in my spine, a ritual oath to outgrow the divine. I'm the blade that cuts through the silent dread. I'm the spark that wakes up the long lost dead. No throne too distant, no night too vast. I turn every moment to a spell I cast. Night in my blood, but the fire ascends. Strength in the shadows, the daylight defends. Rise through the echoes, break where they blend. This is my chapter rewritten again. Night-born ascension, rising through the black with a ruthless conviction. I carve my name in the depth of the friction, turning every wound to a new ignition. Night-born ascension, crowned by the void with relentless precision. I step through chaos with a sovereign vision, unstoppable heart, unbreakable mission. Feel the roar of the worlds as they start to align. Feel the pulse of the dark in the marrow of mine. I was cut from the silence where shadows reign, but I climb from the pit with the crown in the flame. Echoes scream my name through the astral deep, but I rise through the void that the weak still keep. I'm the oath, I'm the spark, I'm the night untamed, the force reborn that cannot be changed. So let the sky collapse where the old God stood. Let the stars rain down like a burning flood. I don't bow, don't break, don't hide from the fight. I turn every darkness the fire that the shadows have always fled. Ascend, ascend in the heart of the storm, where the night is shattered, a legend is born. Night-born ascension, rising through the black with a ruthless conviction. I carve my name in the depth of the friction, turning every wound to a new ignition. Night-born ascension, crowned by the void with relentless precision. I step through chaos with the sovereign vision, unstoppable heart, unbreakable mission. When the stars burn out and the silence calls, I'll stand unbroken where the darkness falls. Night-born forever, the rise never ends. Ascension awakened again, again. Shadows coil, the crown ignites, a fire born from ancient eyes. Heart of stone but fangs of flame, rise again and carve your name. I march through smoke where the old gods sleep. Hear the whisper of the dark that I vowed to keep. Claws in the dirt, yeah, I'm forged by the strain. Turn blood into power, turn pressure to rain. My pulse hits hard like a war drum curse. Every scar on my spine is a chapter reversed. I'm the storm in the bones of the world's last throne. Working sharp, iron hearted, breaking fate, stone to stone. The night tries bending me, twisting my pride, but I cut through the void like a blade through the tide. I was born in the silence where warriors burn, but I rise from the ashes with the kingdom to earn. No fear in my breath, no weakness within. This is where the dark learns I win. Fire in the mirror, lightning in my skin. I ascend again and again and again. I fame dominion, I bite through the night, unbroken ambition, rising from the shadows with the violent ignition, hunting down the doubt with immortal precision. Iron fang dominion, born in the void, but I craft my own vision. Never bow down, never ask for permission. I'm the king of the storm, of the blade of decision. The ground shakes loud as my steps grow bold. Every vow that I made turns to darkness gold. I've been cut, I've been chained, I've been thrown to the grave, but the grave only taught me the art of the brave. My fury is ancient, my will is divine. My shadow stands taller than fear by design. Wolves gather close when they feel my rise. A legion of spirits with fire in their eyes. I don't run from the war, I'm the one who begins to rip the night wide open, just to stand there and win it. My crown isn't given, it's taken with scars. A throne forcing pressure in chaos and stars. No fear in my breath, no weakness within. This is where the dark learns I win. Fire in the mirror, lightning in my skin. I ascend again and again and again. Iron fang dominion, I bite through the night, unbroken ambition, rising from the shadows with the violent ignition, hunting down the doubt with immortal precision. Iron fang dominion, born in the void, but I craft my own vision. Never bow down, never ask for permission. I'm the king of the storm, the blade of decision. Let the echoes tremble where the lost ones roam. I bring fire to the frost and a crown to the bone. I howl at the chains that the weak still fear. Break them all with a roar that the dark will hear. Rise, rise, let the heartbeat strike. War in the blood, yeah, the shadow alike. I was caught from the void where the brave don't tread, but I walk through flames where the hopeless bled. Every step is a vow, every breath is a fight, every thought is a torch that devours the night. I don't crave salvation, I don't kneel for peace. My dominion awakens when the nightmare sees. Iron in the fang, fire in the soul, curse the doubt to control, let the darkness go. Underneath the throne I claim, let the voice step back when it hears my name. Iron fang, ripping through the silence with a sovereign bite. I'm